Sanibonani amafighter amahle. Today I want to speak about the future of the economic freedom fighters. Many people have been prophesying doom for this political party ever since the former deputy president Floyd Shivambu left. They are saying the EFF is seeing the beginning of the end of their political party journey, but I doubt it is, because the economic freedom fighters' foundation is strongly built on the backs of youth structures. And I think the EFF must strategize as to how they're going to take the youth structures to hyper activities to the next level. They need to make sure that they include the youth in every movement that they do, so that they can be assured of their vote come 2029, because the youth are the highest voters in terms of count. From 18 to 40 years old, those are the people that you want to count on in terms of formulating a base that is unshakable. Let's talk about that and the future of the economic freedom fighters and much more.
Welcome to King Said So, Africa's one land, one language, one currency, one army on King Said So. Africans can unite. Your Pan-Africanist podcast. Enjoy.
Sanibonani. My name is Amanda Ntombela, the Treasurer General of the EFF Student Command. It is that time of the year where the EFF Student Command will be contesting SRC elections in institutions of higher learning. Last year, the students of South Africa showed their love, loyalty, belief by voting the EFF Student Command in all universities and colleges. In the history of student politics, there is no any other student organization who have dominated the SRC elections as much as the EFF Student Command did last year. We are now entering that next wave of SRC elections, and we'll be needing your support to finance our revolution and defend the gains of the EFF Student Command. When the EFF Student Command wins, it is the students and the young people of South Africa who are fighting for education who wins. We will be contesting over 50 campuses in South Africa, and we will be needing your support to reinforce the work of our ground forces in all campuses. You may support us in the form of a bag of t-shirts, sanitary towels, pamphlet, or even a gazebo. Or you may donate to the EFF Standard Bank account, which is 000-131-512, with the reference SRC Elections. I'm going to repeat the account number. It's 000-131-512 with the reference SRC Elections. To deliver t-shirts, sanitary towels, buy pamphlet, or even a gazebo, please WhatsApp 071-623-6623. I repeat, to deliver t-shirts, sanitary towels, buy pamphlet, or a gazebo, please WhatsApp 071-623-6623. Let us support the EFF Student Command and protect the future of the Vanguard movement. Amandla.
Peace in Pan-Africanism to all my African brothers and sisters from all around the world. Welcome back to King Says So. I'm your host, the King 053, Mr. Easy Imali Enengi, and we're back at it again with another one. And this time around, I'm touching on the economic freedom fighters. Our party to my daughter. Our party, my daughter. Our party. We as young people feel like the economic freedom fighters is the party of our generation. Every generation has to have some type of signature move, something that it will be remembered for. And for our generation, and specifically those who are born in the 80s, I think the economic freedom fighters is going to be one of those marks, one of those puzzles, one of those cornerstones that will be remembered for generations to come. Even if they die, even if whatever happens to the economic freedom fighters, they've already secured their name in the pages of history. But What is happening right now is that the economic freedom fighters need to, what we call level up. They need to step up to a different game when it comes to the student commands. And I might have ideas that they can use. I'm not gonna say all of them, because if they want all of them, they need to call your boy so that I can assist them, especially here in the Northern Cape where I'm based. I don't mind assisting the EFF. It's a political party that we believe in. It's a political party that I personally voted for. I was so disappointed with the results. I was so disappointed with how the EFF accepted the results. Also, I did not understand why is it that the EFF dropped so much and everything. You know, the MK won some of us over after the election because they tried to fight the IEC. They tried to, you know, the call of changing the constitution, the call of taking the land back to the people. I mean, even till today, the MK is the most hated political party in South Africa. But the EFF is the party for young people. And I think the EFF must not compete with the MK unnecessary in other let's say, age group and classes. They must make sure that they keep to this student command that they have. I think Sihle is a good leader. I met him, spoke to him when he was here in Kimberley. He's a good young man, man. He's a good young man with a shoulder on his head. But one thing that I saw about him is that he's not super bright. He's not super philosophical. He's not super technical. He's a hard worker. That's one thing I noticed. He does not sit still. When he's organizing an event, if you have been to one of the events that he has organized, you can see this man moving up and down. And yeah, you say this one. The crown of saying he's the Youth League president has not got it to him. He works as if he's a volunteer. So that's one thing I appreciate about him. Let's listen to him speak a little bit.
President, I just want to confirm to you that I've renewed my membership. I'm a member of the EFF. When my chairperson called me and said, you have not renewed your membership, I said, I'm going to renew my membership because I joined the EFF. I didn't join anyone, I joined the EFF. Commander-in-Chief, even in the Olympics, President, when the 100-meter sprinters are approaching the track, they don't greet each other. They are not friends with each other. They don't hug each other. They focus on the race. We are not insulting anyone. We are not belittling anyone. We are focusing on our race. If they want us, they will find us at the finish line. If they want us, they will find us at the end of the race. Amanda! Away two! Away with betrayers! Away! Away with betrayers! Away! Emma fighter gyali walana! Emma fighter.
Now, at the end, what we all would love is the EFF to join the MK party, or the MK party to join the EFF, or whatever. I don't know, somewhere to for these parties to work together. Because I believe when they are divided, the IEC will continue to cheat them. They might move the EFF from 9% to 13%, move the MK from 15% to 20%, 22%, who knows? But they're going to cheat us as long as those two parties are separate. I think I wanted to say that before I get into the EFF. The division of these two parties and this thing of small beefs, EFF fighters beefing with what you call the MK because of Shivambo's move, and like all of those small things, they're further dividing us as black people, and I don't appreciate them. As a Pan-Africanist, I'm sick and tired of seeing African children fighting while the oppressors are busy organizing themselves, uniting amongst themselves, and building serious institutions. Now, here's something I would which one must I give to the EFF? Sihle, young man, if you are watching, challenge your students of each province to unite over specific projects. Let me say that again. Sihle, or in fact, all the other black parties can do this, but I'm spared because I've got a soft spot for the EFF. I'm giving it to the EFF. And there's so many ideas I can share with them, but let me just share this one. Each province, our 9 provinces, how many provinces do we have? Give one task of building something that is going to outlive them. I don't care if it's a small library that is built by the student command of Mpumalanga, or it's a swimming pool that is built by the student command of Northern Cape, or it's a clinic that is built somewhere in the Eastern Cape, or it's a bridge in the Eastern Cape, or it's a playground that is built by the student command in what you call the Northwest, or a road construction that was funded fully by the student command of Limpopo, or you can even say a borehole. All of those things I'm talking about don't cost a lot of money. They cost, all of them, below 200,000. All of them. Every province challenged the student command to say, you guys, we are giving, you guys sit down, we are going to give you all the support you need. Tell us what is it that you want to do for your people. That is very realistic. You can go to a clinic, an already existing government clinic, and offer to extend so that there can be more consultative rooms. Something small like that. Or at the clinic, put in a fence. At the clinic, put in a railway where you can push wheelchairs, where the people of wheelchairs can have easy access. A playground. You can do a library with free Wi-Fi. Something like that. The youth should be involved in projects like that. And because if you waste this energy of the youth, because youth, if you tell them what I'm telling you, they won't question, because they've got energy. The older people are going to I know, old people. That is how they think. They always think, manifest, where are we going to take money? We can't even afford the standard of living. Ramaphosa is killing us, rent manipulation, all of those things. But the youth, if you tell youth if you go to a community hall and you say, we are going to build in Mafikeng or somewhere in Rustenburg a clinic for our people funded by the student command of Northwest, you will hear the response. Go and say the same thing to old people and hear the response. It's different. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? So I'm giving the EFF a free ticket. Because I saw they are meeting, they are talking, even the old leadership is coming and speaking to them. Very good. I'm giving them a free ticket. Do these activities. What you're going to do, you're going to find out that some of these activities I'm talking about, like building a clinic, might take 24 to 36 months. What does that mean? It means that the youth will be engaged with something very progressive for 24 to 36 months. Come on, somebody somebody clap hands for me on the comment section. Come on, somebody clap hands. And this can be done with pocket money. I promise you, Nas. If we look at what our youth is spending money on in terms of material things, expensive clothes, alcohol, entertainment, expensive phones, all of those things, material things, I'm telling you, they can do it. They can do it. They can do it. They can do it. They will embarrass the government so much. They will embarrass the government. Imagine the children have been drowning, trying to pass rivers in the Eastern Cape. Children have been dying, falling in pit toilets. Just imagine the youth structure of the Eastern Cape saying, we are going to build the pit toilets. We are no longer waiting for the Department of Education. We are no longer waiting for Sihle Ramaphosa. We are no longer waiting for rich people to bail us out. But we are standing up as the youth of whatever province, and we are saying we're going to contribute each 100 rand. We're going to buy those bags of cement. We're going to dig that hole. We're going to make sure that there's a flushing toilet for this school. Yeah, you don't have to do it to every school that does not have toilets. That's not the matter. The matter is doing it to one school, 2 schools, 3 schools. then the people of that school, the children of that school, will see the red berets, will see the red t-shirts, and they will never forget them. When they flush the toilet, they will, in fact, paint all those toilets red. Unless you're taller or taller later. Paint all of those toilets red, so that the people can know who built these toilets. If you build a bridge, paint it red. If you build a library, paint it red. Come on, EFF. I'm a fighter match. I'm giving you solid advice here. I'm giving you solid advice. And I'm not giving you advice that I'm not practicing. We have started the Pan-African School of Economics, Technology and Agriculture. Go out and check out our website on www.paseta.co.za. Paseta stands for the Pan-African School of Economics, Technology and Agriculture. We are trying to say we are going to infiltrate the educational system and build black independent school that will teach curriculums that benefit the black child. The black child must not be told to move out of Ezlaleni, out of the farm areas to go and stay in town. In town, you've got absolutely no freedom. If the shops close, if the pandemic comes, you sit in your flat, you sit in your suburb, you don't even know how to grow vegetables in your small garden. But in the farms, that's where we are running away from. The white people are buying the land. They are buying the land. That's why they took the land in hectares. Because they understand with land, I've got security. You can lock ShopRite the whole month. I've got cows, I've got sheep, I've got chickens, I've got pigs, I've got crops, I've got maize meal, I've got potato, I've got this in the farms. We must teach our children that actually the gold, actually the wealth is in the land. Don't run to go and sit in a one bedroom apartment in town where every day you are waking up to go buy bread, to go buy cold drink and my friend and chips and guinas. Let's teach our generation different. And that's the mentality that we're going to install in the children of Paseta. Teach them different. Teach them how to farm. Teach them how to program robots. To teach them how to do inventions where robot can identify a person with arthritis. A person can, like, technology that is so advanced. We can do it. There's nothing special about the Chinese. They are starting it at a small age. That's the difference. Repetition is the mother of all perfection. Again, I say repetition is the mother of all perfection. What you repeat, you become good in. If you tell lies every day, you're a good lie teller. If you study history every day, you'll be a good historian. If you empower your children each and every day, you're going to build a strong generation to come. So I'm saying to the EFF, don't give up on the youth. Don't give up. When you look at who has registered to vote from 18 years old, from 20 years old up until 40 years old, that should be your target market as the economic freedom fighters. Target those people. And you're almost guaranteed that half of the votes of South Africans come from those people. I'm not sure if you guys in tolerate or in later. I'm speaking here. The Pan-African School of Economics, Technology and Agriculture. I mean, look at the founders of the school. Top guys. And I'm so excited with the WhatsApp groups that we have, the advisory panel, the strategic partners, the community hub group, where everyone is welcome. You can just send me a WhatsApp here and say, King, add me to the group. No question asked. As long as you want to see black people unite, as long as you also want to play your little part that you can, whether it's to say, guys, congratulations, or guys, I think we should go this direction, or guys, anything that you can do, or guys, here's my 50 rand, hey guys, if you can just do something like that, I'm telling you, it will make a difference. And this Paseta force is going to scare people. And remember, even in our school, you're going to bring your rands, we're going to exchange them with Paseta coins. Paseta is a currency also. There's so many things that we want to introduce to our children. Our children, when they get out of school, they will know how to trade. They will know what is cryptocurrency. They will know all of these things. You know what, guys? I can speak about Paseta the whole day. I can speak about the economic freedom fighters the whole day. I can speak about the MK political party the whole day. And hey, guys, I'm so excited when I see black people progressing. And I wish the economic freedom fighters, especially the student command, nothing but the best. Sihle Lonzi, I wish this young man all the best. And I wish everything that the shine that he's going to get in the future, it does not get into his head and he changes color when he gets into parliament and all of those things. And also, Sihle, sharpen your political knowledge. Sharpen your political knowledge. You are still young. Make sure that you read books and do all of those things, of which I'm sure you are already doing. You understand? So make sure that you structure even lectures, public lectures, and you give the lecture. Train your public speaking skills. You understand? It's not the same when you are, okay, let me not say it, but it's like train yourself to become the best politician you can, because who knows, you might be the one to take over the EFF in 10 to 15, 20 years from now. So prepare yourself now as a leader. When you see things that are go wrong, stand up and address them on point. Don't be a leader that sees the wrong things and ignore them. I don't care if it's someone throwing a paper down or someone, gossiping someone. Solve things right as you see them, so that you can develop your leadership skills. Still a young man, continue to push. Thank you so much, guys. Go in the comment section and tell me what do you think about my suggestion for every province to have one big activity that they are doing, and at the end of the local elections, they come and say, this is what the youth has done for South Africans. I think that would be great. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. And I always forget to ask you guys to subscribe, but I always assume that if you like the content, you will automatically subscribe. So let's get this channel to 50,000 subscribers. We are still a small channel, but we are growing ever so slightly with small steps. But I appreciate each and everyone who has remained a subscriber, and the new subscribers. Welcome to King Said So. And another thing that we need to wake up of is starting institutions. I will continue saying thank you to everyone that is donating to the Pan-African School of Economics, Technology and Agriculture. We are saying we must start institutions. It's not the only institutions I have. I told you, I said, guys, I want advocates also. We need to formulate Paseta legal minds. We need to, anything that AfriForum has, anything that the solidarity movement of the Afrikaner has, we need to have. Why is it that we are not building institutions? We are building social media accounts. When we die, what are we going to leave behind? Social media accounts. It's embarrassing, black people. We need to stand up. You saw the youth of Soweto standing up and going to Dada Morero's office to hand over CVs, because we don't own the means of production. Our people are so desperate for jobs, but we don't create businesses like Morfire and other businesses to say, let me employ black people. What we do is to come on social media and become social media stars. It's a problem. We need to build Paseta, the Pan-African School of Economics, Technology and Agriculture. Must have branches each and every province. Every province must have a school of Paseta. So we can change the educational system, so that the next generation can start in a better footing, can start with a different mind. Take the ceiling out, show them that there is no box to think out of, that the sky is the limit, that you aim at the stars. That is what we must tell our children, to unite. That Zulu and Pedi and Xhosa and whatever is the same thing. We bleed the same blood. We all are suffering because we are all oppressed. Apartheid is a system. Apartheid is not people. Apartheid is a system that still continues to work till today. That's why they keep your children in separate classes with the African children. They can separate them according to race without saying it. They can start their own African school. They can start their own African varsity. They can start their own African town. They can start their own African shop, just to make sure that they separate themselves from you as Africans. But what you do is complain. You don't want to build your own institutions. I asked for 10,000 people. I said, 10,000 people, please make sure that you donate a 50 rand to Paseta. And I'm happy to say, in the month of August, because it's the end of month of August today, we got 74 people that donated to Paseta. 74 people. Come on, give yourself a hand of applause. African people, 74 Africans donated to Paseta. That got me so excited. When I saw the number, I was like, this is more than the first month. This is more than, remember, Paseta is only 2 months. It's only going to turn 2 on the 21st of September. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? 74 people donated to Paseta. You can see the names flying here. Those are Africans that are saying, King, let's build this school. We might not have thousands and millions of rands lying around, but the little I have is I'm going to donate. And what made me so excited is I saw someone donating 10 rand. I'm not sure if they were checking if the account is working or really it was their last 10 rand. It got me so excited, got me emotional to think that 74 people can take their hard-earned money and say, let us build this school. I'm so excited, guys. Thank you so much. 74 people donated to Paseta in the month of August. Come on, clap hands. Congratulations on the comment session. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's September. Let's start again. For those who are getting paid end of the month, let's do it. Let's send our 50 rands. Please, Africans, let's build institutions that is going to outlive us. Because we are passing in this world. We are going to be rejoined with our ancestors. And we're going to leave a generation that is troubled behind if we don't build any institutions. I hope somebody understands what I'm saying. Whew, yeah. Anyway, thank you so much to everyone that has contributed, guys. I appreciate it, but be aware of mainstream media. We also have a program that we call Paseta Media House. That is what we're going to use to counter what the mainstream media is trying to do. We're going to counter it, but anyway, that we'll talk about it in a later stage. Thank you so much for watching now, guys. Until we meet again, don't forget to pray. But after you pray, stand up, African child. Build institutions. Do your best so that God can do the rest. Peace in Pan-Africanism. I salute you.
Blackheart, the hustle continuer. Made to inspire your goals and dreams. 100% good quality clothes are now available at affordable prices. T-shirts, hoodies, sweaters, bucket hats, and more. Place your orders now. 06847366908. Instagram Black7576. Facebook page Blackheart.